Everyone is with our treasure home and welcome back to the channel. So I told y'all I went to a new allergist and we did testing. They did more testing and what the papers say. So they did the beef, the pork, and the other protein test. All that came back normal. So I got a call from the nurse and he said, most likely I do have alpha-gall, but it's not profound as they, would show up on the charts. He goes, if you eat those meats and you have a reaction to it, he goes, the only thing is just stop eating it. Just, So, back to chicken and turkey. No, I was trying to save on the grocery bill, but I don't know. I do know stuff that I do have reaction. I am writing stuff down. I eat and everything so I can pinpoint things. I know peppers is one of them. Especially paprika or smoked paprika, because smoked paprika is made with, they smoke it with oak wood. So that's why. So I went on to look and about the foods. So if you have a Bermuda grass allergy, the foods to avoid is melons, all melons, watermelons, tomatoes, citrus, banana, pineapples, persimmon, zucchini, hazelnut, and peanuts. And which kind of makes sense because Bermuda grass grows in Bermuda. It doesn't grow here in Ohio. So, yes, I ate something today. I'll explain that in a minute. That's why I'm itching. So, that makes sense why my head would itch after, all these years and everything. So, the birch, oak, American beech, hickory, and walnut tree. If you have allergies, avoid these foods. I'm going to avoid these foods and then add them back gradually to see what kind of reaction I have. Apples, peaches, apricots, cherries, plums, pears, almonds, hazelnuts, carrots, celery, parsley, caraway, fennel, coriander, anise, soybeans, peanuts, strawberries, chicory, fig, kiwi, nectarine, parsnips, and peach peppers, potatoes, and wheat. And then corn, pecans, and walnuts. So, black walnut tree. Of course, It's like, I look at that list and it's like, I just want to cry. Because, but there are there's foods I would eat and everything. Growing up, and then I couldn't figure out why later on, especially with your mouth itching. You ever had the roof of your mouth itch? Yeah, that's a signal that you shouldn't be eating that food. Peaches is one of them, because we always would get peaches, and I was like this, and my mouth is itching after I ate that, and my grandma would go, "Oh, that's just the fuzzy stuff on the skin and making your mouth itch." No, it's not. So I had a can of canned peaches, and this was like 3 nights ago. So I'm making this Friday or low Saturday. So this was Tuesday night, and had some vanilla ice cream. I made me a banana split and with peaches. Nope, forget it. The bananas, not so much. I haven't had it by itself to see, because it usually takes a couple of hours afterwards of eating. Some food allergies you have immediately, some take a couple of hours, and on and on and on. So the peaches are a no-go. The banana, I didn't see it so much, but I still have to try that out, because I've got to lay off stuff and then start, and then, I kind of could cry because I love hazelnuts. That's, one of my favorite things. Actually, that and macadamia. So, I think maybe I could be safe with macadamia nuts, but they're expensive. So, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I started listing like different berries that I can, because I love blueberries. So like blueberries, cranberries, grapes, raisins, gooseberries, goji berries, raspberries, blackberries, currants, those things it looks like I can have safely. So, I have blueberries and cranberries in the freezer, and I got them to get me some raspberries. So I'm like, I'll clear out what I've ate today, and tomorrow I'll start new, and I'll test the raspberries. But I'm just like, then, with chicory being on there, I'm like, I had that coffee that I got. It was coffee and chicory. And it was just like so many things at one time. I was like, I've tried it again, and no. So I was talking to a friend today, and I was thinking, I was like, I thought this yesterday, like the Lord's like, check the coffee. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with the coffee. Why would the coffee have, something? Sure enough, because I got Juan Valaz instant coffee. So, I tried something different. And I knew I couldn't have the chicory coffee. And I'm like, and usually we've drunk Maxwell House of Folgers all my life. Different brands and everything. And couldn't figure out why I would drink coffee and I start coughing. Yeah, so I started digging some research and everything. Now this is stuff I found out. Go find it for yourself. But yeah, bananas and coffee kind of like, if it comes from Colombia, those crops are near each other. Wonderful. So I started digging more. Folgers use Arabica beans and oh my goodness, I see the word, but I can't think of it. Anyway, these two, well, one is the Arabica Colombia, and the other bean is from Hawaii. Well, Hawaii dry, pineapples. In South America, bananas. So, like, can I cry because I can't have coffee? So now I'm looking to see what else I can drink. So I started looking more, and I talked to Joy from Smoky Mountain Blast, and she goes, have you ever thought about doing eating for your blood type? I'm like, I've thought of that for years, but no doctor, my doctor won't tell me what my blood type is, but I go to him at the end of the month, so I'm going to get him to tell me. Last I knew, I had A positive. So I printed out, they have this online, you could print out, eat for your blood type. And yeah, I really wanted to start crying. Because I was like, okay, I can't have this, can't have that. As far as, as other things I've already been doing. So, but here it says, where's the beverages? So, beverages. Healthy, beneficial is coffee, regular and decaf, green tea, and red wine. Oh, I say I can handle the green tea and the red wine. That'll be fine. Avoid beer, liquor, seltzer water, distilled water, club soda, cola, diet, other, black tea, regular and decaf. I'm like, you're kidding me. Well, I only have like 10 packets of black tea left anyway, so it's like, I'll just use it and then get what, because I'm like throwing it away, I paid money for it. So then I was start looking online that, I will link a lot of this down below. The Asteraceae family, Asteraceae. So I think y'all know how to pronounce that because I don't. So, I was looking again and Britannica, let's see here. Yeah, Botanica. Well, I started making a list of everything that's in that family, because I knew chicory was alright. Sunflowers, stevia. What I've been using, stevia. So, I still think if I'm growing my own stevia, will be different from where they get the stevia from. So, this is a game changer, because it's like with peppers, peppers is on that list, potatoes, and I already knew potatoes because of my fibromyalgia. But I'm like, now I wonder if I grow purple potatoes, will they be different? So I'm also growing a yellow tomato, so I'm gonna try and see if that's different. And then it was like, on here with Eat for Your Blood Type, when it says, let's see here, not the vegetable, the spices. I just want spices, and it says to avoid capers, gelatin plain, black pepper, ground pepper, cayenne pepper, peppercorn, red flakes and white pepper, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and red wine vinegar, and wintergreen. I'm just like, basic stuff that we use, and it's like, I still haven't had a thing of apple cider vinegar, and it's like, I was using that for acid reflux. But I've also noticed when I don't eat those things, I don't have acid reflux either. So, connecting the dots. I like, like when you see on those shows, I don't want to say crime shows, but, mystery shows and everything. They've got that board of detective shows, and they got the pen marks that's push pins in the yarn and draw into everything. That's what I feel like, because I was like, okie dokie. So, this is going to be interesting for the next few months again. So, especially, it's melon season time, watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, and all those good things that, the Lord's like, I'm leading you down a different road. We're going to do this instead, and I want you to see, maybe, somebody else may be having the same issue and don't know what to do. So, y'all just stay along for the ride. I will, it's referenced by Dr. Peter D'Amato, Eating Right for Your Blood Type. Yeah, I will eventually get that book, because at first I gotta find out what blood type I have. And that'd be good to know. So, and then go along with that, and then just do your due diligence. Go to the doctor. Push for those tests. See what's going on, because it could be as simple as allergies, whether it's food allergies or allergies to the trees, to the grass. And then you have to search to see what foods are related to all those allergies. Can you grow your own food and see if growing your own is not a trigger as if you bought it in the store? Because like I said, I asked them, could it be the pesticides that they put on the food, what they spray on the food and everything else? And they go, you're the third person that's asked that this week. So it is interesting to see where this is going to go. So be patient. But stay tuned, because you never know when I might be cooking in the kitchen. It'll be something new and interesting, that's for sure. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'm just glad that, I wake up every day. Thank you, Lord. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.